But I like the new prime minister you have, the lady.
The lady.
Yeah. So thanks for your cooperation.
Thank you.
Could you, where are you from?
I'm from the States, Maine.
And could I ask your name, please?
Ethan.
Ethan, nice to meet you. So today I want to ask about the immigration problem in Japan.
Okay.
In the past, it wasn't not a big deal in Japan, but recently they have some protests in Japan, and some people disagree with the immigration problem. But
Right.
How is it in your country?
In the States right now, I think it's pretty bad. I don't really like it, and it's becoming a problem as far as culture-wise. There's a clash of cultures, and the people that have been in the States and they have a certain way of doing things, and then the people that are coming have another certain way of doing things. And a lot of times the people who come to do a certain thing, they don't really mesh well with the native population. I think that foreigners are fine in certain stances, but if you're coming to a nation that has a certain rule set and a certain certain ideals, then at least try to mesh with them. Yeah.
Do you know any about Japan's immigration problem?
Yes.
Have you heard of any about that?
Yes.
What kind of news did you heard?
I know that Japan has a declining birth rate, so therefore they want to import a bunch of a foreign labor force. Yeah, that's basically what I know.
Yeah, so the next prime minister will disagree against this problem, but how do you think, what should Japan will take, what do you think about?
I agree in the disagreements. I think that Japan should have more Japanese babies, and I understand that there's a high cost of living, but it's Japan has a very unique culture and it's had it for a very long time, and to bring in people who don't mesh with that culture, I think there'll be a large clash.
So the person who will be the next prime minister is against same-sex marriage.
Okay.
But what is it like in your country?
Well, I'm from the States. It's pretty liberal, so you could do whatever you want to. And although I personally don't agree with it, I believe that people should have the freedom to do what they want. America's a Christian nation. Japan's not really that of a Christian nation, so differing ideals, So it's ultimately not going to fix the baby problem. You need babies, but I think people should have the freedom to do what they want.
It's interesting because I think we both don't know enough facts about the situation of our country and every country to really judge about it. I do think when we have immigrants, only a part of it is immigrants for war. So parts are because of they're not safe in their own country and then they come, which is I think 10%. I have no clue, but most are just immigrants that go work. And in some ways we need them because we have a lot of jobs Dutch people don't want to do, work in the building industry,
But it's funny also because there's a lots of jobless people in the Netherlands who are Dutch people. And they can work in those sectors, but they don't want to. They are too.
Exactly. That's why we in some ways need immigrants, work immigrants, because they do jobs.
What do they do?
They rather sit at home, get money from the government. We pay taxes, right?
Yeah, in Japan we have the same situation.
Yeah.
So in some ways it's very good, but in other ways, a lot of people do come to search for a better life. Which I understand. If I was them, I would also want a better future for my children, for example. The thing is that the Netherlands is it's a small country and it's quite crowded. And we can build more homes. The government doesn't build enough homes. So the housing situation is very expensive. And for example, we live in The Hague. I'm from Nijmegen, but we live in The Hague. And 55% of all people living in The Hague are not Dutch. They're immigrants, 55%, and only 45% is local, which I think is pretty weird to think about. So in some ways I don't mind immigrants because in some ways we need them, but in other ways culturally the clashes is because you have a lot of local people have a different opinion. You have different cultures, different norms and values, different ways to go about life, different ways to treat traffic, to treat each other, to treat nature, different religions, which I think can bring a lot of good. If you have different culture, different food, different you can learn from each other, but we think it like clashes a lot in the Netherlands, like it happens in the UK as well.
It's happening here also right now. But I like the new prime minister you have, the lady.
The lady,
Yeah, oh, you know that?
First lady.
She's gonna deport all the people who want to disrupt the religion, the Japanese religion, right? You have a certain religion who's walking here on the streets, like trying to get people know about it.
I don't think it's bad to have a different religion. I think religion freedom should be in every country.
Yeah.
I just think that they should respect the local values in the local ways.
The local
They have to
culture, I just don't disrupt it, adapt it, right? If you come to Japan, adapt to Japan, don't disrupt it.
Yeah.
Because we also would like to immigrate to Japan. So I hope that's okay for you guys.
So hi, thanks for your cooperation. So could I ask you where you're from and your name, please?
So I'm Alessandro and I'm from Italy.
And I'm Maria, I'm from Italy too.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So like in Japan, immigration problem is gradually becoming an issue. And how is it in your country? Do you have the same issue in Italy?
Oh, well, some city have the same problem or worse. For example, Venice. In fact, I think Venice put a tax
Sì, we introduce a tax to go inside the city.
Also Rome or Milan.
Or Florence too.
Or Florence
have the
too.
same problem, yes.
So we are from a different city, a province city, so we don't, live the problem, but yes, we have in Italy.
If you don't mind, how do you personally feel about this problem?
I think that this is not a problem really. Just people that came from other places to visit our countries, they are opportunity for us, for our economic state. So I think that we have to be welcoming to everyone. And yes, of course, there is some problem with staying in line or museum too crowded. Yeah, the logistics problem. But I think the Italian state have to work about to improve our infrastructure to get more tourists, because it is the base of our economic state, I think.
Yes, but I also think that when you have to go into work or you have to take the subway or something like that, the first things you're thinking is, oh shit, another tourist. So it's really true, but if you thinking about it, when you leave it, it's a little bit boring.
So like some Japanese people think like Japan is becoming too much over tourism spots. That do you have the same situation? Like
it depends by the place. I think similar by Japan. It depends if you went in Tokyo, for example. We stay in a place where we say, okay, maybe it's better don't come in because there are lots of people, too many, probably. But also we stay in other spot, in other place that maybe I think we are the only Caucasian person. So I think just it depends by place, and in Italy too.
Okay, thanks so much. Thanks for answering this kind of sensitive topic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Say hi to Meloni.
Hi, Minister Meloni.
Bye.
Bye-bye.